I think a lot of us that are married, we always get it wrong.
Yeah.
The way I feel, what I think is love language is what I want to push to you.
Yes.
For example, my wife's love language was gifts.
Yes.
If you buy my wife gifts, then she has seen somebody that loved her. I remember a lady that lived in Aja, very far to where we are. We live on mainland. If you live in Lagos, you understand mainland and island. And you will understand that people that live in mainland, I mean, you need to drive like 30 to 45, 1 hour, depending where you are going. And this woman bought a gift for my wife that she really, really loved.
No.
My wife just woke up and said, I've talked to driver to take me to. I said, why do you want to go so far? Why not just call? I said, no. That woman really, really loved me. She bought me. You can afford this gift. Say, yes, but I want to go and look for her.
Yes.
And that was the day I know the power of love language.
Yes.
The power of love language.
It is.
And my wife also like word of affirmation.
Yes.
And I know how to give it.
Yes.
Every day I will make sure I say things that make her happy. One day one of my daughters said, what do you really tell my mom that she always giggling at me, laughing every day? I said, well, we already discovered ourselves over the years we've lived together.
Yes.
And we have known our love language. There are a couple watching right now, they don't even know what they call love language. And I think it's important for you to learn. Listen to me, good marriage is not by luck. You work it out. You learn and you make it happen. You know, people thought gifts, marriage is a gift. Oh, this lady is a gift, is lucky. Can you take the lucky from that word and say, I will make my marriage work. I will make effort.
Yes.
I will do things to make my marriage work. And I think the only way that will happen to people is when they think to study who they are married to. You know, when I first got married, I understand a little bit of what I call personality differences. I mean, by my training as a counselor, I went through a lot of training on temperament. Somebody is a sanguine, somebody is a choleric, somebody is a phlegmatic. But when I got married, I have forgotten all those. You know, sometimes everything they taught you, you forget when you get married. I don't discover my wife doesn't really, really like to talk a lot. In fact, she would tell me, you talk too much. Can we sleep? Can you stop talking? And what God has done in marriages is to bring two people that are different.
Yes.
A talker and a thinker.
Yes.
A spender and a keeper.
Yes.
If everybody is spending money, they will suffer.
Yes.
Somebody will always like to keep the money. Somebody will always like to talk. Somebody needs to listen. So, and that is how God meet people together. So I will now learn that, okay, this woman does not want to talk too much. Sometimes she doesn't want to go out a lot. Sometimes she doesn't want to do this, because that is who she is. When my wife needs to meet, when we are meeting people, I love meeting people every day.
Yes.
I love my house to be full of crowd. I mean, when we first got married, you know, I happen to be a church minister, and I will see some of my young people in church. Maybe I'm going out on the way, and they say, Pastor, want to come to the house? They used to call me evangelists. Evangelists, can we come to your house and play with you? These are young people in church, and I will just drag everybody to my house. And one day my wife, after they left, said, please, anybody that come to this house, you should let me know.
Yeah.
So I was annoyed. I said, oh, I'll be taking authority from you to bring people to my house. He said, connection. Without a shouting. You know, come to. I said, it's my house. It's our house.
Exactly.
So one day, you know, I didn't change. I keep on bringing people. And my wife keep on doing what she can do. So one particular day, when the people left, say, you see, my wife now communicating in a different way. He said, you see, those people that come, I will have given them more better food. If
Wisdom.
told me they are coming.
Hey,
that day I said, wow. The way she communicated with me
Yes.
before was like, I should be taking authority from her.
Yes.
But now she communicated in a better way. That's why communication is very
Key.
important.
It's key.
Since that day, when anybody is coming, I will prepare and say, somebody wants to come.
Yes.
Do you think if they come is good at this time?
Yes.
Do we have food to give them? Because, you know, the house of pastor is a place of hospitality.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what I've done all my life. So I started learning, okay, Before I was hearing authority, I was hearing you want to control me.
Yes.
You know, a lot of these things, people make mistake in marriage. Maybe you are watching this and you can learn how better way to communicate.
Communicate.